I want to share something that I did this morning. And like I say, this is our whole, let's say, theme for today. Indeed.
Y'all ready? Let's make it rain and brass. Bang! Bang! All right. Show me the money.
I hope Rosie not on the
Show
phone.
me the money. I just learned how to open this up. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Okay. You
Dr.
other people.
Chandler.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Dr. Chandler, I thought your phone was 123 or something like that. Was it that on Thursday?
I'm on the phone now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
123 on the internet.
Okay. Okay. All right. Fantastic. Fantastic. So, Rosalie, I'm gonna help a sister out. And like I say, we're talking about the money today. So what I'm gonna do is there's only 3 slides that I would like for you to share and talk. Because we're more so interested in your success and the things in which you've accomplished with your success. See, in this business, we do like a life scenario. And she probably can mention it, the life scenario and everything. But the only slide I was interested was here, your journey here, and your journey here. Those 3 slides right there. I'm sure you could say a lot, step by step by step. And like I say, you will be on the clock. Everybody will be on the clock. Indeed. So, so one more time, I am going to, let me see here. I'm going to show the whole theme of what it's all about again, one more time. Okay.
Y'all ready? Let's make it rain and brass. Bang! Bang! All right. Show me the money. Y'all ready?
Alrighty then. So they be ready. Okay, so let's go here. So Rosalie, talk to us. Let me get to that. Okay. Talk to us. Success is a journey. Anatomy.
Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, yes, yes.
Star Master Leaders Club,
Yes,
Roselie, LaBrance.
yes, ma'am. This is she. Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? It's a great meeting, and I welcome everybody to be here because, in Saturday, you know how busy we are, especially
Hey.
at this moment for those who wanting for the mastership, and he's supposed to be the whole team. So we are very busy, but we take a little time to come and to share, our success with all of you to know, for you to know you can make it in Atomy, and then it can be your success too, not only my or Leader Florence or somebody else, but it can be your success too, the same thing. Thank you, Pastor, for inviting me to come here. It's a pleasure for me, to explain my journey to you, how I joined Atomy, and then what is Atomy is doing for me, and Atomy is continue to do for me in the long run. All right. Yes, success is a journey. Yes, it is. It really is. And I remember when I joined Atomy, I don't join Atomy as a, or just like they already tell you who I am, and a lot of you know who I am. My name is Roselie LaBrance. I'm a simple person. and then somebody, who find an opportunity, who grab it, who walk to it, and then that opportunity is working along with me and put me up to the top. So I'm a Star Master in Adomi and a Leaders Club member of Adomi America. And I'm still, working daily in Adomi to make it all the way to Imperial. All right. So just like you see in this in the screen, success is a journey. All of us have to walk to our journey. If you have a dream, you're not going to dream about your dream. You just have to make your dream come true. Okay, and this is me here. In 2007, I am a CNA by profession. CNA, that's a nursing assistant who working in the hospital or agency or nursing home, just name it, the job the CNA can do. So as me as a CNA, I remember in 2007, and I have in my mind to get my own business. So I opened a personal care home 2007, and I've been working in my personal care home 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, up to 15. And then I invite to one of the center leader meeting, so by my sponsor, and I went there. So when I went there, I just went there to take a break because I've been working, 7 days a week, 24/7. So I just went there to take a break from what I'm doing. So when I go over there, the way they was talking about the product and then the compensation plan, you don't have to. The only thing I catch in my mind, I don't have to pay a penny to join this company. And then I say, okay, if I don't have to pay anything, so I'm going to join that company. In November, 2015, I joined the company as a simple customer, not in my mind at all to do business, because I say I am not going to do any other network marketing, because all of them there is the same thing. The people in the top make money and you don't make nothing. And I'm not going to do that. So the way they talk about the product, I say, I can use the product for myself, you know. But my sponsor buy a packet toothpaste and she give me one. And the toothbrush, I cannot wait to go home to use it, because the way they tell you that toothpaste can help your mouth. And at that time, I have a bleeding gum. So in 2016, I used that toothpaste since that night, November 15. I never go back to any other toothpaste, but I never see any, bleeding in my mouth until now. I don't see anything at all. So that toothpaste, I've been using since then. So, and after that, I say, okay, if the toothpaste is good like that, if I can make an extra $2,000 monthly, so I will quit what I'm doing, to do it on me full time. And in 2016, I received my first mastership. But since I have only 30 minutes, I cannot explain to you all that, to tell you how I hit my first level. That's what I tell you. All of you here, can do out of me. If I can do this business, you can do it better than me. In 2017, I officially, closed my business to do out of me full time, because when I received my first level, and I tell you, if I'm making extra $2,000, I will close my business and do out of me full time. In 2017, I closed the business. I become a diamond master. If you can see the diamond master, I say, I do Adobe in my phone at that time to hit the first and second level, because I know in the second level the company gonna give you a laptop to work. At that time I don't have no laptop. I don't have no. My desktop was at home with my children to do the homework. And then this is the computer I'm using until now. I'm talking now. I am in that computer. That's from Adobe. you know. And then in 2018, I reached Sharon was master. I become a Sharon was master, and then I start see the money, and my journey start right now. So I still see my money, and I close my home, permanently to do Adomi full time. Keep going, Pastor. And in 2021, that's when I become a star master. In 2023, I reached the Leaders Club member. I become a Leaders Club member of America, somebody who make over over $100,000. That's when I'm telling you, I'm coming from CNA 24, like 2023 with overtime, $24,000 a month. And then with the network marketing now, I'm making over $100,000 a month. You see the difference? When you know what you are doing, when you have your journey in the front of you, and then you try to walk through it, and then to put you to the success. And then now in 2025, I'm building my business, very seriously. And then we got a lot of leaders, a lot of people work with us, and then to keep building the business. This is the success I'm make, from, when you say you are a CNA, from the CNA now to the Star Master and Leaders Club member. Okay, next slide. Okay, what is Atomy? Atomy is a company that has a new daily necessity product. That's why I say all those product right here we are looking at, mostly all of you have that at home. You know, you got some kind of supplement you taking, you got some pot you cooking with, you eat some, women noodles, but not the good one like this one. Okay, and then they just, the company just asked us, to change our buying habit, you know. So for using a good product, the product in Atomy are hair product, 100% natural product, beauty product, personal care product, and some a living product, like you wash your clothes with a natural soap. And then I know a lot of you hear a lot of good testimony about those products. And the absolute quality and absolute price. That's why it take me up to the top where I am right now. Okay? So I know all of you can change your buying habit to use that product, and then looking for other people, to use the same product you use. You need 50 family in your left and right foot and right leg to make $2,000 every month. Who use your product. That's what we are looking for. Okay? Next. All right. So, a daily necessity product, you just like I already repeat that to you, the healthcare, beauty, personal living, and food. That's what that's the product Atomy have. Those prices, absolute price and absolute quality. Okay. And absolute quality price, the reason, you remember the first thing I say, the reason make me join Atomy because it's free. I don't have to pay nothing. Unlimited level, global business opportunity, and third generation. And then that's why I keep working that business, for my kid and my grandkid, you know, for my kid and my grandkid. This is better than the life insurance guy. It's much, much, much better. Even you are leave $1 million for your children in life insurance, they won't get any certain point, those life insurance, going to deserve. But Atomy, as long you already build a team, and then your business gonna stay there, give your children money every single week and a bonus every 2 weeks. So that's why I tell people, take your time and build this business because it's much better than a life insurance. Okay? So, and You got another slide? Okay, if you don't want me to talk to for the whole, a PowerPoint, that's okay. So I can, put my thing on. Okay. So like I tell you, for me as a CNA to reach that level, you know, I can say, you remember I tell you, if I make only $2,000, I will close my business, because I don't have enough money to take care of myself. And then 2,000 bring 4,000, 4,000 bring 6,000, 6,000 bring 10,000. That's a monthly amount of money I'm telling you. And with Atomy, I can say I thank God, with this business, I can build a house for my father, a 6-bedroom house for my dad, and then I can buy a car of my dream, to drive. And then I can live in the house where I'm choosing to live because I don't have to worry when the monthly bill comes in. I cannot pay. I don't have to worry about that. And then I know Atomy going to take me more, much more, going to give me much more than what I have now. That's why I'm working hard in there, and then I'm pushing. I like for all of you here to do the same thing because Atomy can give you your financial freedom. That's what it give it to me. I sleep whenever I want and I get up whenever I want because of Atomy. Sometimes if you have a job, you cannot stay away from your job. If you miss a day or you call sick, you don't have the sick day to replace that day for you, and then your check gonna have a hole in there. You're not gonna be able to pay your bill. But me, I can say with Atomy, I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about that. Even I get up off my bed or stay in there, my account is making money. You know, it's making money. That's what all of us need, a residual income. It's making money. People who buying under my line, I don't even know. You know, we got so many country under us. We don't even know those people. You get up in the morning, you go in your back office, PV in your left and PV in your right. That's how all of us have to build our Atomy business, to make it all the way because you need that residual income. You see now how life is going. You are working, you get 100% of your check. You cannot even pay your bill with that. Can you figure it out? You retired and you got only 40% from what you used to make from that 100%. And then that's when now you're going to start scratching your head. I have to look either for an elderly part-time job, or I have to downsize my house, or I have to change my car, or trade my car for a smaller one, for lower price one and stuff like that. But if you are doing Atomy, you build Atomy the way you're supposed to build this business. All of you can do it. You can hear me talking because I'm a foreign. English is my second language, and then you guys know much more than me, and then your English is much more better than my. If I can make it, I can make it too. You can do the same thing. And when we start Atomy, MOM was $159 for one box. Okay? For one box. Now it's only 105. And then they got about, the skincare six. Some of you don't even know what is a skincare six. That's the one, a fame is the higher level of a skincare six. That's the one where I start the business with. There's only few products at the website at this time. But now, look at how many products we have. How many opportunity Atomy gave it to us. How many of you gonna grab this and go for it and become an imperial and build your atomy business. If I can do it, a simple CNA, it's just a simple person who don't know much, but I have a vision. My vision is to become a millionaire. That's my vision. I probably don't know much, but I know I have to make success in this business. The only way for me to make success in Atomy, I just have to work hard, to talk to people, to share the product. That's all we have to do. To open my store. I have my store online. I have to open it every single day. How to open my store? To go to you, to go to the other people, to keep talking, keep talking, keep talking every day to open my store. So that's the only way for me, to go all the way to the top. I know all of you here, if you are listening to me, you know, I probably say something, you don't like, but I probably say something you like. But hopefully, somebody grab something from what I say and then keep going and build your business. Because it's very, very important for all of us to have a financial freedom. If I can do it, all of you can do it. If don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you gonna work for the rest of your life and die poor. And your dream gonna be buried, at the cemetery without you cannot be solve your dream because you don't do nothing to make that happen. We have to work, we have to talk, we have to share, because we are in the best company. They don't have any other network than Atomy. Guy, let's go, let's go, let's go, and we can do it. Thank you, Pastor. I think my time is up. You in mute. You still muted?
Okay, thank you. Hey, I just want to know, what do we have here in this picture? How has this, in other words, with your family, how have this helped your family? What have you accomplished as far as helping, your kids, your husband? You had mentioned that your father, I believe you had a house built that was
Yes,
brick, six
yes.
bedroom, but
Mm-hmm.
your personal in the home, how has it helped in the home? What do we have here? Is it the big one? Is it the big one, Sadie?
That's my 450, that's my 450 GLS Mercedes Benz.
Wow,
Hmm.
wow.
I thank God
And
for that.
hey, and I
I
see
thank
you
God.
got your
I
driver.
cannot I cannot go there if I was an anatomian. I can tell you that because the what I was doing at the personal care home just to pay my bill, just to pay my bill. I cannot even buy a bottle of soda after I finish paying my bill.
Now, in other companies, what they do is they lease your car. Is this a lease or this is yours? You
That's
bought this.
my. This is my. Yes, that's
That
my.
that's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Yes.
Now, since we have a little time left, I'm going to give the audience a little time to unmute and well, raise your hands if you have a question um for Roselie, about her success or anything like that. You know, you might have been going wild in the background also, or if you have any comments, you know, you can unmute your mic. We're gonna try to take this in order and everything. Uh, Anybody have any questions? Don't be shy. Well, this is like Thursday night. We want to relax. Be
I have
comfortable.
a question, please.
Yes.
By my name, My name is Francine. I'm in Canada and I'm new at this platform. And someone who interested me on this, and I can speak good English, I speak much French, and he told me to buy a Moim to try it because it was. I told him how I was feeling, but today I listened a Zoom before this Zoom, and I feel like I'm very interested on this stuff because people said about mall, you can open your store, and I don't know how. I asked the person who put me in this, how can I have a store? And you have it, always have it because you buy stuff on your online. And I have my question is this: how can I uh, progress with my store? What I have to do, and what is the last week? Oh my God, English. What is the what where
Wait, you
am
say
I
you,
going
you say
to?
you speak you say you speak French?
Yes.
Okay, I tell you what, ask your question in French because we have a royal master on here that knows French.
Okay.
And she's gonna
Merci
answer your
beaucoup.
question in French. You know,
Okay.
we're gonna take a
Merci.
Yeah,
little
ask
time
the
here.
question. That's okay.
Yeah. Ma question est que la personne qui m'avait intéressée avec Atomy, oui, vraiment, je sens qu'il y a des changements dans mon corps parce que je prends maintenant Hémoïm et j'ai vraiment beaucoup de changements. J'avais une grosse ventre, maintenant mon ventre est descendu. Moi, je vois comme c'était un miracle. Oh, waouh! Puis, quand j'ai entendu parler des boutiques dans le Zoom qui était le matin, je me suis dit, waouh, ça m'intéresse beaucoup si je peux avoir aussi ma propre boutique. Mais quand j'ai demandé à la personne, il m'a dit, s'il y a déjà une boutique, mais maintenant, comment progresser avec ma boutique? Qu'est-ce que je peux faire et quelle est la suite? Est-ce que les PV que je gagne, ça compte? Est-ce que ça fait quoi? Je fais avec quoi? Parce que moi, je croyais que c'est seulement payer les produits, seulement ça. Merci beaucoup.
Okay, 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 okay. Yes. When you are registered in Atomy, you have an ID number and you open your boutique. This is your boutique. Okay? This is your boutique now. And just like you say, you take the emo hem and then you used to have a big belly. Now your belly getting flat and everything like that. Now you got your boutique, you have to share your boutique with other people. Family, friend, and then people you have to share your boutique. How you share your boutique by, tell them about the products, invite them to be a customer to use the product. That's how your boutique is open. But when you open your boutique, that's when you open your mouth and then talk to other people. Ouvre la bouche and parle with the other people. Okay? So that's how you open your boutique. Okay?
Okay.
Your boutique is already there. You have a boutique online, but nobody know you have a boutique online if you don't talk to them, if you don't tell them about your product. That's why it's good for you, to come in to the Zoom call, go to the center meeting, and then your apply, talk to your apply very often to help you. You know how to develop your language and watch the VOD from Atomy, Chatomy, so you can learn about your product, so you can share, because all of us here who's a member in Atomy, we have the same boutique. I take my boutique and I run with it, and I make over 100 and some $1,000 every year. Okay? So you can do the same thing. All right?
Merci beaucoup.
Okay, pas de
Merci.
quoi. All right. Yes,
Fantastic.
yes,
Fantastic. All the way from Canada.
yes.
Indeed. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, we got 4 more minutes. Do anybody else have any comments or questions at this time? You can unmute your mic.
Guy, don't stay quiet. Let's talk.
We're on the air. Let's keep
Let's
it
talk.
moving,
Let's
moving, and
talk. Let's
moving.
talk.
Yeah. Now, Florence, sales master. How many times did it take for you to get to sales master? I mean, Rosalie, how many times?
Okay. When I when I joined Atomy, I tried to become a sales master. The first time that don't happen. Just like I told you guys, you got so much product now, and the product is very less money and a lot of PVs and stuff like that. But he take me over 6 times before, and then the seventh time, that's when I make it to sales master. But I'm telling you, thank God for my sponsor, because she sees something on me and me I don't see for myself. She was keep pushing me. I can do it, but to myself, I said this business is not for me. Sometimes, you see, guys, sometimes you got a challenge in your life. You doing atomy, you don't get what you want yet, you don't go there yet. Don't get discouraged, because you can do it. You can do it. Sometimes if you communicate with your sponsor and you come into the Zoom, you hear other people talking. Let's keep going, because if I stay down when I failed the first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth time, the sixth time, if I stay down, it's no way for me right now to become a star master and make over $100,000 every year. You understand? But she sees something, she keep pushing me. I even hang up the phone in her. I said, no, talk to me about this. This one is not for me. I was so mad. But after, it just like when you are pregnant for the woman, when you are in labor, you say, I never gonna have any other kid. But soon after you give birth, you're looking at your child in your hand, and then I'm telling you, it is the best thing happened to you. That's the same thing at that time for me. When I hear the sales master, I forget all about the 6 time I was fighting for. But now I'm looking, forward to go to the next level. You understand? So that's why when you try to become a sales master, you probably pick up your feet a little bit higher, but don't get discouraged. And you try to be a diamond master, don't get discouraged. Keep going. You can do it. You know, always put in yourself, you can do it. And put in your life scenario, write it. Everything you are take off, when to hit diamond, sharing, star, put it in your list, in your life scenario. You can do it. Thank God, and I thank Florence many, many times, because if she don't push me, I will still stay in the ground. Still working with the elderly people. Can you figure out that when the COVID there, I got 6 people in the house, and I stay in there, I cannot go anywhere. And then if everybody have COVID, by the time I'm gonna be going, I will be going. Thank God I find out of me who give me another vision, and I have to close this before that big pandemic come, you know. I was so grateful. Sometime when I sit down, I was thinking about that, I said, God, you are good, you know. So that's why, guys, all of us can do out of me. You can see things hard work now. And let's keep going. Because Atomy product, people gonna always need it. People gonna always need our products. So that's why we cannot get discouraged. We have to keep talking. We have to keep share the product. We have to keep, help people. Help some people, to recruit their health. Like I can give you a testimony. Like 6 months or 7 months ago, I have a lady in Florida who's been fighting with breast cancer fourth stage. When I talked to her about the product, she said, that's not going to do nothing for me. The doctor said, it's fourth stage. I said, you don't have anything to lose. Just get the product and take the product. And then, couple about 3 or 4 days ago, she called me laughing. And then, I don't call her, but friend of her called me, say, oh my God, the doctor tell her she's cancer free. you know. And then she called me probably 3 days after, and then she been laughing and talking. And then I say, I'm so happy for you and stuff like that. He said, how come you happy for me? I tell you, I don't tell you nothing yet. I say, I know, you know. He said, what if you was around me? I will kiss you, bite you, and hug you because you yell at me to take those products. We got those great products in our hand, guys. We can find customers. We can help people. I cannot, at that day, I don't even worry to eat. I was so happy for that lady. She was a young lady in her late 40s. I was so happy for her. That's why if I don't talk to her, if I don't push her, I talk to her just like she was my daughter or my sister, and then I yell at her. I said, drink that product. You don't have anything to lose, you know? And then she listened to me, and I remember her first order, she ordered product for $800. Guys, we can do it. We can do it. We can help save our life. This is our mission. If you help other people, eventually your help is coming to you. Okay? All right, Pastor, sorry.
Yep. Okay, okay. Wonderful, wonderful. Hey, I just want to, to let you guys loose, because when y'all get loose and bragging and talking about it and sharing, you guys are awesome. Definitely. So, what I want to do is, this will be our next, speakers that's going to come up and share, which is Florence Lindahl. She is a royal master. And what's interesting about this is like Lynn Ryan, she's a Sharon Rose master. She tried for 3 years, and I thank God she kept the faith. She kept the faith, but she tried for 3 years to get me in this thing and to add me. But see, if there was something that I was asking her, because I was used to being around network marketing, used to being around health products. I kept on asking her, show me the testimony. Show me the testimony. So I guess finally she got it, and she heard it after 3 years, because just like we're hearing here, we want to know, hey, not only product testimony, but financial testimony, which is today is mainly about, financial testimony. But one Friday, she invited me to speak. It was a setup. She set me up because before I speak, I was to speak on relationship. Okay. Before I spoke, Florence Lindahl, this royal master. She looks confident, don't she? She looks like a royal master, very confident, like, oh yeah, come on now. But here's the rest of the story. She began to share, and she began to talk about the hemohim. Man, the hemohim. She was talking about the hemohim. And I was like, oh man, that sounds good. And then Lynn said, tell them how many people, and she having her downline. I mean, when you got over 50,000 people in your downline, what reigned in my mind was, how in the world you maintaining that type of level of customer base? How are you doing that? Because see, I didn't know the rest of the story, that it was free. I didn't know. I didn't know that there was no authorship. I didn't know. I'm thinking in the same traditional as far as network marketing is concerned. But then when she talked about the income over $50,000 a month, I was like, whoa, Whoop, there it is. I'm like, okay. So I was interested in the product. I was hyped up. Here I am supposed to speak, and I want to pick up my phone call and call Florence. so, so I hope you feel hyped up at this time because right now we get ready to call on our royal master, Florence Lindahl.